Hello, in this video I'm comparing the Holman QuikMix 1 litre spray gun with the Solo hose end sprayer 405HE. These products are ideal for gardeners wanting to apply liquid fertilizer or weed spray in a simple to use way. This video isn't sponsored by anyone and all the products were purchased by myself. This is my honest review. My name's Sam, I'm from Giant Pumpkins NZ, the website to help you grow a giant pumpkin no matter how much space you have or your level of gardening skills. The Holman QuikMix spray gun comes from Holman Industries, a company founded in 1966 in Western Australia. They have a wide range of watering products and hose attachments to help you with your watering needs. Here in New Zealand, they appear to be sold exclusively at Bunnings. This unit set me back around $27. Here's what you get. You get the mixing tank, the spray unit itself, and a bit of cardboard packaging. The Solo End Sprayer 405HE comes from Solo New Zealand Limited, which is a subsidiary of Solo Kleinmorton Torin GmbH Sindelfingen, Stuttgart, Germany. Founded in Germany in 1948, they make high-grade garden sprayers, mist blowers, and concrete saws. This hose sprayer is available directly from Solo New Zealand themselves or from online gardening shop Gubba. It'll cost you around $30 plus shipping. What you get? You get the mixing tank, the spray unit, a hose connector, a bottle adapter, 2 sizes of suction tube, instruction pamphlet, and a bit of cardboard packaging. Both of these brands I am familiar with. For Holman products in the past, I've used various hose connectors, sprayers, sprinklers, and water timers. They've all worked as expected, and some have lasted longer than others. Being exposed to different weather over the seasons, you do expect hose connectors to fail at some point. It feels sturdy enough, and it's easy to grab with its pistol type grip. There is one part that might not be as good as it can be, but I'll talk about that later. Solo hose end sprayer 405HE. For Solo products, I am more familiar with their backpack sprayer units. They offer various versions from professional to domestic. I have one of the domestic backpack sprayers, and after many years of abuse, this thing still works. I also know there are parts available for it if I need to fix it up. The Solo hose end sprayer 405HE is a solid feeling product. It's got a slightly different setup to the Holman QuikMix spray gun, made of plastic as well. It is sturdy. It has a handle that seems a bit strange at first, but once connected to the hose, it's comfortable to use. The Holman QuikMix spray gun, this has the following features. It has 1 litre mixing tank, one-handed flow control, 8 dilution levels available, filled markings in milliliters, check boxes to mark if it is fertilizer, weed killer or something else, easy to grip pistol type handle, and an extra metal filter you can find in the body of the spray unit. The Solo sprayer has the following features. It has a 1 litre mixing tank, pull trigger to control water and flow, 4 different spray patterns to choose from, and it's got fill markings in milliliters and also gallons. Comes with a hose fitting and has an adapter to use liquid fertilizer bottles directly with the spray unit. Both of the units follow the same principles when it comes to using them. The container is filled up with your liquid of choice. This could be liquid fertilizer, weed spray, or some other chemical concentrate. You pick the dilution setting and spray your plants or garden. As the water comes from the hose and out of the nozzle of the sprayer, it is picking up the correct portion of product in the container, and that gets applied as you're spraying. The Holman unit has a very small opening for the bottle. This can make it a bit harder to get the product into it, and you really need a funnel or pouring container if you don't have a steady hand. There are 8 different dilution settings to choose from, numbered 1 to 8. These are referenced on the side of the container alongside a time. It also tells you at what kPa this was tested at. I'm going to assume my pressure is a lot less, as it took a lot longer for me to empty the bottle compared to what they told me. You hold the handle and turn the water on and control it with the one-hand flow control. Using the Solo hose end sprayer is very similar to the other gun. The difference between them is the Solo allows you to either use the provided container to add product, or you can use the adapter that comes with the unit and screw it directly into a product's bottle. You get to pick the spray pattern that works best for you from the 4 options on the front. Select the dilution level you require by turning the dial on the top. There are around 14 different options you can pick from, including an off, so you're just spraying water and no product. Squeeze your trigger to apply your product onto the garden or plants. Pros of the Holman QuikMix spray gun: it's easy to hold with the pistol grip. It's got solid clicks for the dilution selection. The extra filter that you can find in the body may be handy for some products. You get great distance from the sprayer. Well, I did with the pressure that I've got at home, and it's got an easy to operate thumb control. For the cons, it has a very small opening for the top of the bottle. Unable to use other products' bottles, it has a one set spray pattern on the front. You can't adjust that. The thumb control might be a bit hard for some people to use, and you have to refer to the numbers on the side of the bottle to match up the selector on the top to pick the right dilution level that you're after. For the pros of the Solo Hose End Sprayer 405HE, you get more choices when it comes to dilution levels. It has the offsetting, so you're not using any product. Large wide opening helps with transferring into the container. You get different spray patterns to choose from on the end of the unit, and the ability to attach to a wide variety of existing bottles that you may already have. For the cons, the handle could be awkward for some people, and the distance isn't as far as the other sprayer. This could be down to the water pressure that I have at home, but it's just something to note. With both units around the $30 price point, if money is a deciding factor for you, it will usually depend if you have to pay for shipping. So check that out on the various websites. When it comes to value, I feel the Solo beats out the Holman in two main areas. Firstly, the number one complaint about the Holman online is the very small opening on the bottle appears to give it a weak point that will break over time, even if it's been handled gently. The other point where Solo beats the Holman model is that the Solo can be used on existing product bottles you may have on hand with the adapter. In fact, the adapter can be connected to the spray unit at all times, giving you the option to easily screw it onto a different bottle when needed without losing the adapter. One thing I will note, in Australia, you have the option of buying extra bottles for the Holman sprayer. They even have a red coloured bottle to help you distinguish with what it has been used for. We don't have that in New Zealand. It's hard to tell if we will get those additional accessories. While it's too early for me to tell which product is going to last the longest, in weighing up all the features, benefits and cons added to past experiences with other products from these companies, and with an almost identical price for either of them, the Solo Hose End Sprayer 405HE is the one I suggest for a home gardener or backyard giant pumpkin grower wanting to apply liquid product in an easy way. If you've used either of these products, I would love to hear your thoughts, so leave a comment below and make sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video.